What's up, everybody? ViscountKdub here, and the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet continues with Gauntlet 38, the official start of the Prime Cup teams. First up is Last Terry. Let's see what adorable team she came up with. But before that, please like, share, and subscribe so we can open up the Gauntlet conversation further, cause there's a lot to talk about with this one. Well, young lady, not to scold you right away, but this isn't the most original team. In fact, it bears a striking resemblance to Pokefan Carmen's team from the Poké Cup Master Ball. Seriously, it has the same grass, water, electric trifecta, plus some random normal Pokemon. I hate to complain about a team in general, but it's just been done, you know? I mean, really, who copied who? And what, she couldn't find any other, tougher, cute Pokemon? That's what Lass is specialized in, by the way, and not much else, putting emphasis on those beginning of the journey cute Pokemon and crossing their fingers, just like their youngster counterparts. And so, in line with that Pokefan team, we have Blossom, Azumarill, and Togetic assembled again. But some key players were dropped. For instance, instead of Raichu and Persian, we now have Ampharos and Furret. That means that aside from Furret's so-so speed, this team is doomed to go second every time unless they can slow down the opponent. And if you've been paying attention to the questionable lineups here on the Gauntlet, you'll know that some teams can't always afford the time to do that. Furthermore, even though the team is fortified defensively, I'll give it that, the power output is much lower than what's been featured these past few Gauntlets, and it's not the way I built them. That's inherent. Therefore, you can expect the battles and videos to be much, much longer. Who knows? Maybe there's hope for this team yet after we give it a makeover. Up versus Blossom, a pretty decent defensive grass Pokemon that loves to spread status around. I've given Bella double status moves to suit the situation at hand, while Terry opts for the lone, weaker Poison Powder. Leftovers and amazing defenses keep Bella alive, so to give her some sustainable punch, she has Razor Leaf. Also befitting the team's theme is the move Attract, the only Pokemon I have with this move. Combined with the Status Affliction, this can be a deadly combo. And with the Gauntlet being 5 cups in all, we're bound to encounter some tough guys. Taking up the second slot is Azumarill, another fortified elemental whose functions include stalling or attacking. Water and Ice work well enough offensively, even if the damage output isn't that great. Rest works well on him since he can put up Light Screen, and a Midberry guarantees an instant full restore. And this is what has saved us from defeat in the past. His special defense is pretty high, so much so that he can stall out the opponent. The only thing that really hurts him is his lack of speed, so we can expect the AI to take advantage of any switching opportunities. Now, what should be a fast electric type rounding out the trifecta, the third slot is filled by a very slow but strong sheep, Ampharos. Interestingly, we have almost identical movesets that take advantage of this amazing special attack. But if I'm being realistic, Thunder Wave is vital to his survival, if not to support the team by slowing down the opponent. See, the thing is, he'll be going second most of the time anyway, so he becomes an eminent target for those pesky status moves. Thankfully, a Miracle Berry will keep him healthy, once. Beyond that, he has no way to recover, so his time on the battlefield is critical to the moment. Kicking off our 3 normal types first is Furret, who is meant to rely on his attack and speed to win battles. Forget Terry's set, I've made mine a curse user with Shadow Ball, which hits oh so many things for decent damage, and Hyper Beam for when he's swaggered or powered up. And you'd be surprised how often this actually works. Yes, Return would have also been a good move to have, but in this case it's go big or go home. Of course, until his defense is patched up, this makes him somewhat of a glass cannon to be utilized sparingly. Cuddles the Wigglytuff needs no introduction. She's an amazing normal type and mixed attacker that boasts some good elemental coverage and has a very decent stab body slam. Counter, when called right, takes advantage of Wigglytuff's monstrous HP and average defense and just might take out the right threat at the right time. But of course, she's slow until she lands some lucky paralysis. Starting to see a pattern here? Last up is Togetic, who is surprisingly technical given his move pool. One thing he is not is a physical attacker. Just forget any stab moves for a moment and focus on debilitating the opponent. When given the opportunity, Encore can save the day and help you land some major hits or confusion and buy you some time. Sure, it sucks going second, but there's at least a way to fix that. Zap Cannon hits hard with bonus paralysis, and we round him out with Fire Blast, which also has good coverage. And with Togetic's special defense, he's got some time to kill. So yeah, that's Last Terry's dream team, so let's give it a whirl. On with the Gauntlet! Alright, a Bug Catcher. This shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, we've got a Fire user. Test out some new Pokemon. This time we're going to send out Farrawat first. He's got Fire Punch. The only thing is he's slow, so if we see Yanma, we're definitely going to go second. Venonat stands no chance. That's a good thing about Ampharos. His special attack is pretty high. Spinnerack, okay. Maybe you don't have anything better. Punch. I know, it's a tragedy, announcer. Spinnerack. And last up is a Caterpie. It's not the Weedle with the focus band, but the Caterpie. Who has a burnt berry in case he gets frozen. That's battle 1. Not much to say here. Yeah, we brought Togetic for the Fire Blast because why not? Both fire users. I could have brought Cuddles too. Anywho, battle 2 against Swimmer Bruce. I'm going to showcase Bella here and just sort of illustrate the power output that we can produce here. We are at level 50. This is a level 50 Poliwhirl. We go second to the Poliwhirl. Fun fact, Poliwhirl is actually faster than Poliwrath. So we send Razor Leaf, and it actually survives the Razor Leaf. Now granted, it is 55 power without stab. But that's 2 body slams. We could have been paralyzed right there. Now, I have said in previous videos that Bella doesn't mind being paralyzed as long as she's not poisoned, and that's still true. It's just still an inconvenience. Alright, we meet Seal, another under-evolved Pokemon. Let's send Razor Leaf. Okay, and of course it lives. We could have been shot with an Ice Beam. Razor Leaf 2, let's hope it hits. 95 accuracy. Okay. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what's starting to happen. Like, this is what this team has to deal with. Like, not knocking out the opponent's Pokemon in one hit. Those days are pretty gone for a while. We can take a Hydro Pump, no problem. But again, Staryu has to go first. Critical hit helps out and takes us out of battle 2. I could have used Ampharos here, but I really wanted to show you what we're going to see in coming battles. Even Ampharos would have lost speed battles against at least 2 of them. Alright, Hiker Chester. We can start off with Monroe, bring Bella, possibly Cuddles for a counter or Ice Beam. Otherwise, we could just surf over everything, especially these rock ground types. Now, this Graveler has a Quick Claw and Explosion, which doesn't kick in. Sorry, self-destruct. And this Graveler is kind of smart. Like, he'll abandon the strategy if he knows it's hopeless. So if he gets the opportunity, he will self-destruct. Not with Machop, though. He's predictable. He's going to go for Focus Energy, because this Surf is not going to cut it. On a Machamp, that would do maybe 1/3 of its health, if that. Just a little hindsight for maybe the Pokemaniac battle and the final battle in the Master Brawl Cup. And last up is another Rock Ground. His worse off Rock Ground, Highhorn. We bit it. Bihorn. No, he doesn't have 2 horns, I'm just saying. It's a pun. Although it did have Horn Drill. Yeah, these are textbook battles, the first 3. The Super Nerd battle in Battle 4, this is where things start to get a little more technical, because we meet our first level 55 Pokemon. It could be Electrode, or it could be Porygon. We have to be able to deal with electric types, poison types, and good news, we don't have an Earthquake user. How will we deal with it? With sheer force, of course. Send out for it. Okay, Haunter comes out first, so, you know, you do what's logical. He's not supposed to know that I have Shadow Ball, so, but he does anyway. It's AI. They can read your moves. So, yeah. Well, Mr. Level 55 comes out. Shadow Ball misses. But Porygon does come out. It knows Swagger. I know it's going to use it, so I'm going to curse up. I have a Bitter Berry. And now we have 3 stages of attack up with Stab, so let's use Hyper Beam. And go for broke. Let's knock this thing out in one hit. Porygon's speed is low. Hyper Beam. Kaboom! Wow. That's a lot of power. We've only lost 1 speed stage, but for its speed is, you know, it's still surprisingly pretty good. Magnemite speed is low, so we'll be recharging while it goes for lock-on. Okay. Well, I'm still going first, so Hyper Beam again. Go for 2. Raw power. Goes right through its Steel type. Stiping. Alright, we have to recharge for the Haunter, which means this battle's on a countdown. He uses Curse. It'll kick in 1 time. Oddly enough, he goes for Spite. I don't even know if it would even affect Hyper Beam at that point. Like, I think it's too late, even during the recharge stage. Anyway, that's Battle 4. I said it was surprisingly technical, but it can be because paralysis and other status effects start to take effect. But not here. This was pretty easy. Go for it. Battle 5 is Beauty Alyssa's Attract team. They are all girls. And we have 1 girl on our team that uses Attract. So we could use Bella safely, but I don't recommend it. It's just, you want to knock out their Pokemon as quickly as you can. And luckily, we get Corsola. This thing has Mirror Coat. We're going to go for a Thunderbolt right away. And it works. Take what you can get. Please don't be Miltank. Oh, okay, Skiploom. Fine. Now, I should have taken a gamble here and gone for Fire Punch. It's just going to use Attract. You know, it's a free move. But instead, I switch out to Cuddles, which can one-hit knock it out with Ice Beam. And, yeah, slight error. I keep calling Wigglytuff a girl. It's really a boy. I keep thinking of maybe it's Clefairy that is always a girl. Or Chansey. For some reason, I thought that this line was only male. But no, it can't be. Clefable's also a male. His name's Gabriel. So, anywho, we get lucky with that Ice Beam. Snubbull comes out, and it's just too late. My attack is raised. I got Best Confusion twice, and that's a tough body slam. Snubbull is down. This could have been a lot worse of a battle. If Miltank showed up, body slam, Attract, trap. Like, that's less than a quarter of a chance of attacking every time. I think so. I don't know the math. Let's go to Battle 6 against Burglar Jensen. And this is where speed starts to be really becoming an issue. We have Electabuzz. We have Gligar even. And we even have Houndour. Persian. These are all pretty quick Pokemon. So even if I bring like Monroe or, you know, Ampharos, it's going to be tough going. But let's start with him anyway. Let's see. Alright, Electabuzz comes first. We don't have an Earthquaker user. Let's just battle it out. Let's just see what's going on. That hurt. We retaliate with Surf. And a lucky critical hit. That's cool. I don't want him to take too much damage even though he has rest, so let's go to Farrawatt. All he has is a Miracle Berry, so I really don't mind if it gets stolen. Right, Fire Punch. We're going to lose the speed battle, get our item stolen, whatever. Fire Punch, is that enough? No! You'd think the power output would be a lot better, but no, it's not. 3 levels really does make a difference. Goes for Swift. Okay. 1 down. Alright, Gligar shows up. This is his level 55 quota. Let's see how much a Fire Punch does. Get a Screech out of the way. All I can use with that is Slash. And, yeah, Fire Punch does about 1/3. It's still not enough. We can't leave Farrawatt in there. See, this is the kind of thinking you have to think about even at the Pokéball level. Like, Slash, critical hit, would have done a lot of damage. There goes our Mint Berry, our free rest. And I realized that wasn't like the smartest move. Yeah, he's going to use Screech. We're going to get affected by it. Better safe than sorry. I tried to beat him to it. I should have just knocked him out. Okay, so it's doing 40 with Screech. Not terrible. No crits. Alright. Back in business. Ice Beam. And you've got 1 left. And it's either a Fire type or Persian. And of course it's Persian, the faster Pokemon. But good news, this Persian doesn't really know any powerful attacks. It knows Shadow Ball. Which actually is doing 50 thanks to the Screech we received. Yeah, that Surf is not good enough. We have to switch out yet again. Yep, and we can dodge the Shadow Ball. So now he's relegated to using Payday or Bite. Or Thief. We don't miss it. 1 Body Slam does it. Oh, frustrating already. Oh, if only you guys knew what was to come after this. We'll be seeing Jensen again very soon. The semifinal battle against Border Claude is tougher than the final battle. I always say that, but I like to remind you guys. Especially for this team. They play with speed, but our speed is already lowered, so most of them can just attack us. I'm going to start with the safer choice, Monroe. It's a water type. Of course, it's Air Taurer, so he's going to go first for 1 and use Thunder. miss, but, you know, it's still thunder. Alright, 60 damage. Not bad. Let's go again. Thunder again. Paralysis on the hit, and it only did 40 damage. That's pathetic. But we do get paralysis. Oh my god. Oh, it swaps to strength. It switches over. But we knock it out. That could be an obstacle. I mean, that strength is pretty strong. Alright, Vaporeon. We're not going to leave Monroe in there for long. We just need to, like, set up. Yeah, it's going to resort to flinching attacks, but we need to fix our speed first. Wake up. And we're going to set up light screen. We're really setting up Ampharos so we can switch him in, zap, air vapor. Still a questionable name at this point in time. Rawr, I'm a sheep. I don't know how... Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, I'm answering my own question before I even say it. Yeah, new to use Shadow Ball. Light screen. Critical hit, Thunderbolt. That'll do it for Vaporeon. See, that's some warranted luck right there. I'll take that. Luckily, if it got in a turn, it could use Haze to get rid of the light screen. Toxic. Right? Can we do it again? Thunderbolt? Okay, we got a paralysis, but Tentacruel does have a Miracle Berry. So whatever it does, it's not going to be enough. Wow. That was really low. Alright, that's the semifinal. Not bad. There was a good tag team. Amro, Fairwatt. Cuddles is just insurance. So we get out of the Pokéball unscathed with 7 continues going into Psychic Mason's team. We don't want Raichu to show up. It knows a lot of moves. It also has, she also has Clefable, which is also pretty well off. A lot of moves can destroy the trifecta. Thunder Punch gets rid of the water type. Ice against grass. It's a balanced team. I'll give it that. Okay, Smeargle comes out first. Send a Thunderbolt. It should be enough. Smeargle's stats are terrible. But its moves were really good. I mean, if it knows what it's doing, it could use Spore. Alright. There's that Clefable. Luckily, we're not at a disadvantage, and we win the speed battle. I just wanted to make sure. Because we are opposite gender, it goes for Attract. Not a fun situation to be in for either side. Although my chances of going first are actually acting in battle are half. Hers are 1/4. That's lucky. Okay, let's try again. Attracted, attracted, paralyzed, paralyzed. Okay, that's 2 turns. Attracted. Okay. I'm sorry, I miscounted. That was actually 3 turns. I couldn't believe it got to that point. Shadow Ball. We're attacking now. Attracted. Got it. Come on, crit. Great. Okay. Wow, paralysis is really, really taking its toll. And so is Traction. It'd suck if we got frozen right there. Alright, Thunderbolt, we got it. Everything's back to normal. 2 down. And it's Slowpoke. We can zap our way to victory here. Out of there. That's right. And that's the Pokéball division. It wasn't much, but it's... we'll talk. We'll talk during the analysis. We got through the battle okay. I brought the whole trifecta that time. Let's go to the analysis. I'd say Terry is off to a promising start, but the writing is already on the wall. We may have squeezed by the beauty battle, but aside from that stroke of luck, their lack of speed is foreboding. The question is not if that slowness will come back to haunt them, but when. Follow the team as they frolic through the Great Ball Division next time. I'm ViscountKdub, thank you for watching, subscribe and share for more Gauntlet, and early last battles were annoying if you didn't pick the fire starter. Early grass types be beefy. See you next time!